Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakakwadash. This is the brother Taziar Gabar from Prophets in Babylon, Waco, Texas, under the branch of the Prophets in Babylon, Tampa, Florida. The Barners to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Galatians 6 and verse 2. It says, "Bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Hamashiach." And being a part of this truth, dealing with the things that you deal with in the world, whether it be financial issues or advice, any thing, problems with your job or whatever, the Lord got brothers around for you to pretty much give that advice. It says, "Bear ye one another's burdens." Because something you going through, another brother might have already conquered and got over. So that's why the Lord has a body. What you going through, another brother is probably dealing with the same thing. Or another brother that already probably conquered that demon. Alright. That experience level. So it says, "Bear ye one another's burdens." Scripture also says how we got to bear our own cross too. So it's a balance to it. Not saying you just put all your problems on, brothers. You gotta, brothers there to uplift you, but at the end of the day, you gotta continue to fight. All right, so fulfill the law of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. But this is the main part I want to get into, verse 3. "For if a man think himself to be something, when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself." So brothers got this truth, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, but it's important that we stay at this humble estate, because scripture says wisdom, I think knowledge puffeth up. First Corinthians 8:1. "Now as touching things therefore unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up." So we gotta not be at a prideful state of arrogancy, like how this world pushes, like how the 2/3 of our people are walking in pride and arrogance just because we know some things, which we all know. Pretty much the brothers, especially those that are experienced and seasoned, the Lord blessed them with higher what is it called? Higher knowledge of the Bible. Each brother got their own measures and talents that they are good into. But the main thing is that we stay humble, because just because you know some stuff, that don't mean the Lord can't take it away from you. Which I'm going to get into the scriptures on pride. We seen that. We seen it with guys of these other camps. Speaking of the Gorilla Hebrew, Alazar, or whatever, Elder spoke on how he was prideful, didn't want to come up under order or whatever. And look at what happened to him. All the P. Diddy stuff he was into and got exposed for. The Lord took that spirit he had to teach He took it away from him and gave him over to vile affections and a reprobate mind. And now he don't even do videos no more. You know? So, being in this truth, you gotta come in the spirit of humble and meekness. And that's how Yahweh Shah walked. Yahweh Shah wasn't walking all proud and arrogant. And he the Lord, bro. He the Lord. He knew he was the Lord. You know? But he was humble. He had to go through that humility. If Yahweh Shah was on the earth and he had to be humble, being the Lord himself, and he had to walk humble with humility and get humiliated by the 2/3 of our people, how much more his servants? The servant is not greater than his master. And you have guys that be in the truth, they come with a proud, arrogant spirit, just woke up to the knowledge 2 weeks, and now they trying to rebuke someone that's been seasoned 10 years in. Just giving an example. They don't want to come up on the order, you know? All right? We have entered in other men's labors. So, it says, knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth. All right? Galatians 6:3. For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. So you're really deceiving your own self. Other man's works. Enter. You brothers know that scripture. I'm gonna get well, this is one of my favorite scriptures right here. Proverbs 16 and 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Okay. Better is it to be of a humble spirit with the lowly. And this is how Yahweh Shah walked. Than to divide the spoil with the proud. Because when you're proud, you're gonna get a great fall. It might not be soon, but it will happen. We're supposed to be confident, and that's what the world get mixed up. They see being confident as being proud and arrogant, which is two different things. You know. Shall get the definition. Confident. Feeling or showing confidence in oneself, assured. Self-confident, positive. All right. So you truly believe that you can do something. Pride, arrogance. Arrogant, having or revealing an exaggerated sense of one's own importance or abilities. So you see a pride, an arrogant person. He's loud, he's boastful, he's boasted in his achievements, he's overdoing it. You know, the Lord doesn't like that. All right. It says pride of feeling a deep pleasure or satisfaction derived from one's own achievements. All right. And who's the example of someone being prideful? It's these Edomites, Esau. As he said in Malachi, who shall bring me down to the ground? All right. So, better is it to be of a humble spirit with the lowly. Humble, confident. You can be humble and still be confident. All right. This is Psalms 37, verse 11. But the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. Okay. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. And that, no, this is red letter. This is coming out of Yahweh Shai. Who's representing the meek? First and foremost, the elect, which we hope to be of that number, that fold. All right. Let me see. I'm going to end it on this. You are entering to that. John 4 and 38. This is John 4 verse 38. It says, I sent you to reap that whereon ye bestowed no labor. Other men labored, and ye are entered into their labors. Okay. So we have entered into other men's labors that are seasoned and experienced. And it's a whole order. All right. So don't be like guys. For example, Alazar, you know, which it was, you know, elders and gave their testimony on him. So it's very important to stay humble in this truth and just do the work and follow orders, man. All right. So Lord willing, this was edifying, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Okay, I'm going to end it right here. I'm going to say Shalom.